So this is 3.6b in elementary algebra, talking about solving linear equations or systems by graphing. And we are on example 3. We have y equals 2x minus 3 and x equals 3. Okay, we don't have to really do anything figuring for x equals 3, because if you remember, x equals 3 means that we go on the x-axis over 3 to right there, and we have a point there, and y can be any number. As long as x is 3, y can be any number, so we're just going to draw our vertical line at 3, which makes it easy. The next thing we're going to do is erase, I'm going to bring this first equation that we haven't graphed yet down. Now, one of the things that you'll notice here is that this is in slope-intercept form. And if you remember back in lesson 3.5, if we put it in this form, this is the same as y equals mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis. In this case it's minus 3, so it crosses at negative 3, and m is the slope 2, so it's really 2 over 1 if we put it in slope form. And this is our y and this is our x. So that means, again, we start here at the y-intercept and we go up 2 over 1 because y is up, x is over. So we start here and we go up 1, 2 over 1, and we end up right there. And then we can draw our line, and this place that we cross there ends up being our answer to this. Now my line is a very poor line, and if I were to draw it correctly, it would have gone just like the books and crossed right there at over 3, up 3. And that would have been my answer for that. Okay, so let's look at example 4. Okay, example 4 says y equals x minus 2 and y equals x plus 1. Alright, let's go back to the slope-intercept form like we had talked about in the last one. Alright, now remember, this here is where it crosses the y-axis at negative 2 and at 1, so both of those equations cross there. This number here is the slope. You know, it's the y over x. It's the up however many over however many. Now notice what we've got here. This number is, in this one right here, 1. The number in front of the x is 1. The number in front of that x is 1. So that means that the slopes are the same, right? They're both 1. Well, whenever you have a slope that is the same number, that means there is no solution set to this. Because if a slope is the same number, then that means the two lines that we're looking at are parallel lines, which means they never cross. And remember, the solution to this is where the lines cross. And if they don't cross, there's not an answer. So we write this symbol right there representing that there is no answer when the slopes are the same. Okay, so let's look at example 5, and this will be the last one. 2x plus y equals 4. 4x plus 2y equals 8. And what we're going to do is graph both of these lines and see what we've got here. 2x plus y equals 4. So let's look at that one first. I'm going to set it equal to y. Subtract 2x from both sides. And now we can do this, and we'll put 0 in here. And when we put 0 in there, we get 4 minus 2 times 0, which that goes away because that's 0, so our y is 4. When we make our x value 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0, Okay, and let's just do one more. Let's do 6. 4 minus 2 times 6 would be 4 minus 12, which is negative 8. So negative 8 would be the number that goes there. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph that. 0, 4, 2, 0, and 6, negative 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I get a line that looks like that. Alright, so let's get rid of all this, and we will graph the bottom one now. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to set it equal to y, so we're going to write this as 2y equals 8 minus 4x, so we subtracted 4x from both sides. Now we're going to divide by 2. And we're going to use our xy, and let's put a 0 in there. 8 minus 4 times 0 divided by 2. So it's 8 minus 4 times 0 is 0. So 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 over 2 is 4. Okay. And let's see, what other number can we use? Let's use negative 3. So 8 minus, this is going to be negative 12 over 2. So 8 plus 12 is going to be 20 divided by 2 equals 10. Ooh, that's kind of a big number. Alright, so let's pick one more here. Let's pick, let's pick 4. So we have 8 minus 4 times 4 over 2. So we have 8 minus 16 over 2, or negative 8 over 2, or negative 4. So there's my 3 points there for this next one. Well, let's do it in blue. So 0, 4. Point right there. Negative 3, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's going to be up there somewhere. And then 4, negative 4 is going to be about right there. Draw my line, and my line is the same as the other equation, which means I have an infinite number of solutions. That is the symbol for infinity. It's kind of a sideways 8 that I don't do very well with, because it's always not quite, oh, there's a good one. Okay, so infinity. Every point in one equation is on the other equation. Alright, so that's it for lesson 3.6.